What's good, guys? We back here at the Real Cause Off Well podcast. We finna get into this Cyrus Belton situation. Everybody around, South Carolina has been talking about how he was killed and, did he actually, try to steal something from the gas station in this murder? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down for you guys. But at first, I'm gonna play the video, of the sheriff department. They're gonna break everything down. But I really think that a lot of the agents around South Carolina, all of them are this way. You know what I'm saying? They every time you come into one of their stores, they think you about to steal some shit. Or if you go in a nail salon, they watching you real hard. Or if you go in a hair store, they watching you to see if you gonna steal a wig. Now I'm a whole nigga. The fuck I need a wig for? Fuck I need to steal some grease. So I'm gonna play the video. They're gonna break the case down. So make sure you guys hit that like button, comment, subscribe. It's the Real Cause Off Foil podcast.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing until
they chased a young man towards Springtree Apartments. Young man fell down. He got back up. At some point, the coroner not staying here today and talk about a very tragic incident that we had last night where a 14-year-old lost his life. It's senseless. It doesn't make sense. We have a family that's grieving. We have a community that's grieving over a 14-year-old who was shot. His name is Cyrus Cermak Belton. His family's been notified. We just talked to the mom just a few minutes before we came into here. We've also met with different groups. I think it's very important that we get the truth out. There's a lot of different narratives that's being circulated that is not true, but the facts are very disturbing as they are. This happened about 8 o'clock last night at a convenience store on Park Lane where the victim went in. The owners of the convenience store suspected him of shoplifting. He did not shoplift anything. We have no evidence that he stole anything whatsoever. There was a verbal confrontation inside the convenience store. The victim went outside. He took off running. The son of the owner of the convenience store gave chase. The father, who owns the convenience store, joined in the chase. He was armed with a pistol. They chased a young man towards Springtree Apartments. Young man fell down. He got back up. At some point, the son said that he had a gun, that the victim had a gun, and we did recover a gun that was close to his body. At that point, the father shot the young man in the back.
So everybody in South Carolina knows if somebody runs from you, you know what I'm saying? You cannot shoot them at all. That's not self defense. That's them scared for their life. You're not scared for your life at that point. So, Rick Chow, he got a lot of explaining to do, Once he goes to court and does his case, everybody's gonna see what's really going on. But I'm gonna play the rest of the video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and then we're gonna get into the Latasha Harless case because these two cases are very similar. Both of the store owners are Asians. Both of them accusing someone of stealing something they're not stealing, and both of them shot and killed someone. So we're gonna watch the rest of the video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
He was not laying on the ground. Did not have his hands up. The coroner will go through a little bit more details after her autopsy today, but it was, regardless, even if he had shoplifted 4 bottles of water, which is what he initially took out of the cooler and then he put them back, even if he'd done that, that's not something you shoot anybody over, much less a 14-year-old, but you just don't do that. This location has had lots of incidents in the past, shoplifting incidents. Been confrontations between the owners of the store and customers and people in there actually shoplifting. But you don't do what happened last night. We're charging the owner of the store, Rick Chow, with murder. He should be arrested at any moment now, but he is charged with murder. Um, I think that is significant for the community to know that, we went through our process of our investigation. We had to wait on the coroner to do our autopsy this morning. We had to talk to witnesses. We had to make sure that we had the facts that we've been able to find. Again, what clouded the issue is that the victim did have a gun. There was a confrontation. We had to make sure that those who fired the shots did not have that gun pointed at them, and they did not, in legal terms, be in fear of their life. And Rick Chow shot this young man in the back, and he killed him. And he is going to be appropriately charged with murder, which is what he should be charged with. Again, these are the facts of the case. This is the facts that the community needs to look at. Community needs to look at a tragic incident.
So, like he just said, Rick Chow will be charged with murder. And at this point, I'm actually going with the fucking sheriff department. I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, he don't deserve to go to jail." They do this shit all the fucking time, and they get away with this type of shit. They do it all the time, but he did it in the right place. He did it in the right place this time, and he did it in South Carolina. South Carolina is the wrong fucking place to, just kill somebody just because you think they stealing or you think they doing something. If you think anything, period, and you kill somebody in South Carolina, trust me, it's not a good idea. You only supposed to kill in this state if you fear for your life. Like if somebody about to try to stab you or somebody else pointing a gun at you or something, that's the only way you can, do what you gotta do. Or if you just in a situation where, somebody got you feeling like you held hostage, you gotta get up out of there. Do what you gotta do. But a lot of people comparing this to the Latasha Harlins case because she was also killed for grabbing a juice, or orange juice, I believe, and then she tried, she was getting ready to pay for it, or she was getting ready to pay it back, put it back actually, and the lady got ready to shoot her. You know what I'm saying? So everybody want to talk about, you know, is Rick Child really in the wrong for defending his store? But what about, human rights? You know what I'm saying? They chased him down and then shot him in the back. And on top of that, think about it. You chase somebody down, you shoot him in the back over 3 bottles of water. 3 bottles of fucking water. So, man, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's the Rick